Hey everybody, what is up? Today we are talking about the new Infinite Warfare trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to play it right now so you can watch it, and then we'll talk about it.
Go ahead. You seen this? Unknown. Unidentified settlement ships. You are moving into a restricted
situation. They just opened fire. We're f***ing fire.
Fired at the Aegis went down.
The Aegis guns are attacking our airship. Pilot's hit.
This is a full-blown invasion.
Oh my god.
We are getting breaking news out of Switzerland.
Geneva has suffered a massive attack.
Death count continues to rise, and there's no end in sight.
This is Top Cat Sovereign. Divert and deploy all available assets immediately.
Holy shit.
Let's get to the tower. Go!
Fix the house!
Biggest surprise attack in the history of the world. How could they not have seen this coming? It's one of our own.
We have no precedent for this. We have no playbook for this. And apparently, we have little time.
Let me make our situation absolutely clear. We are now at war with the Settlement Defense Front. Godspeed, captains.
You got eyes on this, Reyes?
Affirmative. Let's get in there!
Awesome. That trailer was super exciting, super action-packed, a ton going on. So let's break down some of the things that I noticed, some of the things that we can look for or expect in this new Call of Duty game. We've been expecting this trailer for a couple weeks now, waiting on it. It is finally here, and I think it was really good. Overall, it was super cool. The graphics look amazing. Visuals look awesome again, which is good because I think Black Ops 3 had one of the most visually stunning campaigns ever. And so it looks like we'll get something like that again. And just these awesome, huge scale fights and battles, which is really what the Call of Duty campaign is all about. Just all-out war. And so it looks like we will get all of that again. It kind of brings back that, oh man, we are screwed type of feeling, like we in this squad have to go and do something and assassinate whoever or kill whoever and stuff, otherwise everything is over. It looks like what is going to be happening. I did notice the line in there in the beginning, it's one of our own, and so what I think is going to happen in this story is that there is some type of company that is tasked with space exploration, by different governments. There might even be a type of one world government, and they have been tasked to go explore other planets, the moon, all sorts of space stuff, and they come back to try and take over Earth. That is something that I'm expecting, similar to the Advanced Warfare, where there's kind of the Atlas Corporation. It's employed by all these different governments, and then it turns on the United States. I would not be surprised if it's somewhat similar. You also notice that there is some spaceship fighting in this. I think we will get to control spaceships, at least in the campaign, which is what this trailer mainly focuses on. But I'm hoping that we will also get a game mode for online multiplayer in which we will get to fight in spaceships. I don't think that they will put this in just like team deathmatch where there's people on the ground and people up in space or something. I don't think they'll go with the Battlefield style where everything is integrated into the same game mode. I just don't think it would work super well. I think it would be overpowered. It just wouldn't work. They tried that in Call of Duty 5 with tanks. If you remember that, the tanks it didn't really work right. It was just kind of silly. And so I don't think they will do that. So if you hate the idea of spaceships and travel and fighting in them, then I would not be worried at this point, because it doesn't look like we will have that just in regular team deathmatch. And so I think that's the key for them, because to me, they can do whatever they want, add whatever they want, integrate whatever they want, as long as there's still the option for a traditional Call of Duty feel, and there's just extra game modes in which there's different things. I even noticed in the trailer there's one point in when the main character grapples, he shoots some type of grappling hook thing and towards another character and pulls him close and then breaks his neck. And so it's possible that we'll get to do that in campaign, it looks like, in some of the space missions. And it would be interesting to see if they integrate something like that into a multiplayer mode. But once again, that should be something that is optional. It's not something that you have to use, and maybe not even something that's available in the regular game modes. There's maybe special playlists in which you can do that. You also see that we do visit a couple other planets, at least. It looks like at one point we see some structures on the moon there, and then there's one that looks moon-esque, but it's got a lot of sharp, jaggedy rocks in the background. And so I'm thinking that we will maybe be visiting quite a few other planets. That's what I am hoping for. I would imagine that the first couple missions would kind of take place on Earth, then a few in space, and then a few in different other planets for the end part of the campaign, I think is what we can be expecting. It does look like we won't have exosuits in this game, which is good. I think people are kind of done with the exosuits for now, or at least want a break for a little bit. I wouldn't mind if they make an Advanced Warfare 2 and we get exosuits again, because at that point we'll still be able to play the COD 4 Remastered and different things, so it won't really be our only good option, because I do think they're good, but I'm just tired of it, and I think everyone else is too. We want the traditional Call of Duty feel, and so those, once again, should be something that we have an option to use, but you don't really have to use it. You can play just normal Call of Duty boots on the ground if you want. Activision did actually release something saying that this would be a boots on the ground, and so that's why I'm not expecting a grappling hook or exosuits or any stuff that we might see even in this trailer or in campaign to necessarily be in the regular game modes on multiplayer. I think that they've heard the community and the outcry and how we just want real regular Call of Duty back, and so I would be expecting that in this trailer. But for me, I wasn't personally super excited for Advanced Warfare. I was just really excited for Call of Duty 4. But after seeing this trailer, I have to say that I am a bit more excited for the Infinite Warfare itself. It looks like it will be pretty cool. It looks like it'll at least have an interesting to look at story, and it should be pretty fun to play. It looks like different robots, ships, and different stuff. And personally, for me, my favorite campaign missions most of the time are the ones where you get to fly the AC-130, and I think that's Modern Warfare 1 or 2, and you're just getting to shoot guys, and it's just super fun when you're up in the ships or getting inside the mech suits or whatever in Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3, and getting to do stuff like that where you can just absolutely destroy people, because to me those are the most fun parts, those crazy missions, and so it looks like we'll be getting a few of those. Also, at the end of the trailer, let's talk about the good part. We get Call of Duty 4, and it looks so good from that first scene where you're looking at Captain Price, and so many iconic moments in that where it all comes back to you. I don't know how many of you guys have played Call of Duty 4, but for me, I remember that campaign pretty well. It's super iconic. I don't think I got Call of Duty 4 right when it came out. I got it later in its life cycle, so I didn't play it a ton. I would have still been, I think, in like 7th grade back when it came out. I'm not exactly sure, that math is hard, but I remember so many of these moments and the campaigns and the maps and all of this stuff is so iconic and so good. And so I'm so excited for that. It looks like it'll be super cool remastered. I'm sure people will just go nuts over that. So it looks like actually both Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered will be awesome. They both look really good. Also, one more note, it does say, if you watch all the way to the end of the trailer, which I may or may not have included earlier because who cares about seeing this, but the game will actually be $80 for Infinite Warfare plus the Modern Warfare 4 Remastered. I know there's a picture leaked where it looked like it would be, I think, 110, but that was not in US currency. So if you are in the US, it will only be 60 for the regular one and 80 for the Legacy Edition, which comes with the COD 4 Remastered. So to me, that's a pretty good price, 20 bucks more, and you get Call of Duty 4 Remastered, and that is the campaign plus 10 multiplayer maps, and I'm sure they'll just choose all of the best ones and possibly even have DLC and stuff in the future for other of the maps that are good. But to me, this trailer looks really good, super excited to see more. I'll make sure to put out another video if more news comes out, more trailers. I'm sure we'll get a multiplayer trailer here in the next month or two and a lot of new information. Until then, I'll see you next time. Make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe. You can click on the screen to check out any of my other videos.